I had a lot of sales experience prior to going into the Vendition apprenticeship. I had sold automobiles, I had sold health insurance, I had sold merchant services door to door, doing cold knocks and cold prospecting. Had I had several years of experience going into the role, but just didn't really have that much experience in technology, at least nothing that I could professionally put on a resume. More just like, personal interests in technology. Something I discovered late into my sales career that I was very interested in. And so when I'd stumbled upon the apprenticeship opportunity on LinkedIn, it sounded too good to be true, that's for sure. To provide you the level of training that they provide you, and just really getting your foot in the door to speak with tech recruiters and get that desirable position and pay you to do it. I mean, it was just too good to be true, but it's a real thing, and I am very happy that I stumbled upon Vendition. And now my situation has drastically changed. So, to start out my day, I would respond to any emails I may have received. Yes, the day prior, that afternoon. I will make calls over to the East Coast since they wake up before I do. And then I typically hop on a daily huddle with the rest of my team. And around, usually, all my discovery calls get booked from between 8 a.m. to say 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. So I'm usually handling those when I have those as well. Once my discovery calls are knocked out, I will knock out the rest of my calls, like say on the West Coast or here in the central part of the United States. I will send out any follow-up emails from other prospective inquiries or requests for demos, things of that nature. And near the end of my day, I will get on my Salesforce, make sure my pipeline's clean and organized, so it can help me identify targets, say for tomorrow or the rest of the week. It really just depends on what I'm planning for. But in terms of what I love about being an SDR, I love pretty much everything. I mean, I love getting on the phone with people and really solving a problem for them in their business. It makes me feel important, and it gives me a sense of pride. And being able to connect with other individuals is something I've longed for in any career I choose. But all the bad parts of sales, all the nightmares you hear about in any sort of sales role are pretty much non-existent here, because you're dealing with quality people, trying to handle quality problems. I mean, at least in my experience, it's been great. My company deals with virtual events and community building. That's huge for me. That's always been a big interest for me. And in terms of the tech space, I mean, we're very closely knit with the idea of the metaverse. It's an evolving idea that I've grown a lot of interest for, and I'm happy that I landed where I landed. My biggest piece of advice for someone who's entering into the tech field for the first time is to not let that intimidate you. Even if you're someone who doesn't really consider themselves to be very sales oriented or have that much sales experience, these roles really accept people from all walks of life, all sorts of disciplines. I've seen people from all sorts of backgrounds land tech jobs and kill it. I mean, there's just no reason to discredit yourself, or to be worried about how you might perform or what people will perceive of you. It's just, it's just negative thoughts that cloud your head, and it's just, my advice is to just throw all that out the window. It's a new beginning for you, and you should just take it and run with it. Be interested, be engaged, learn all that you can, and if you do that, I mean, there's no reason for you not to succeed.